Ordinum eccentrici. Ordinum eccentrici. Is that right? Eccentrici?
Eccentric. Yeah, I guess.
Eccentrici.
Sure.
Eccentrici.
Eccentric. I don't know.
Eccentrici. That's
I'm leaving out syllables when
Trici. Ordinum eccentrici coctoris.
Sure. Hey everyone, I'm Mike.
I'm Adam.
Today we're going to try some oatmeal stouts.
Oatmeal stouts.
Absolutely. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it.
Back to one of our favorite styles, the stout.
Mm-hmm. We have two breweries that we've heard of and are familiar with and enjoy.
Yes.
And we have a mystery oatmeal stout sent to me by somebody up in New England. So
this should be a thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's give this a shot. All right. First one up is the Boatmeal Stout by Dry Dock.
Had several things by Dry Dock.
Yep. And we've really enjoyed them.
Yes, we have.
This is a 6.2%, and it's a bold oatmeal stout. So let's see.
It's my favorite can of the bunch.
Really?
I like the can. I like the cracking on the can.
All right. So far, so good. Okay.
Got some good carbonation with this one.
It does. And oatmeal stouts, as we know, generally lower in the carbonation.
Yeah.
So.
Ooh, smells good.
Yeah.
Ooh, it smells
some
really good.
Roasty coffee.
It's good stuff. Yeah, it's really carbonated. There's bubbles in that glass.
Cheers.
Oatmeal stouts tend to be really smooth.
A nice mouthfeel, velvety mouthfeel.
This is kind of offset with the carbonation.
I was going to say it's not as velvety as I expected.
Yeah.
It is definitely far more carbonated than I thought it would be, but I'm getting that roasty coffee flavor that you know.
It's there. It is. It's not overpowering, but it's there. Really solid. This is a 6.2.
Yeah.
6.2. Really, it's a little bit above, I'd say a little bit above average, but it's really easy drinking.
Right. Yeah, they tend to be a little bit lower, although the Founders is going to
get there.
Top that one.
Yeah. It's not really getting a good head with this one.
So even with the carbonation, you're not really foaming yourself up a good head there. But
it's
good.
It's good. It's solid.
It's not my favorite thing by Dry Dock.
No, it's not. Surprisingly, I think my favorite thing from them is the hazy IPA.
That was funny.
Yeah.
We went into it expecting to dislike it, and we actually enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I'm going to give this about a 3.25. I would drink it again. Not going to seek it out. It's okay. It's fine.
I'm going to go 3.5.
Okay.
I'm going to go 3.5. It's a little bit better than average. I'd definitely have it again. But it's just good. Solid.
Yeah. A little more carbonated than I expected.
Yes.
I think it wasn't as velvety. It wasn't as smooth. The nose wasn't super pronounced. It was there.
Yeah.
Didn't get any caramel notes or anything. Not as sweet as I expected.
That was the ghost that closed the door there.
Sure.
Yeah, it was not really growing. It's just kind of a one note thing.
Yeah, I agree.
Still good though. That one note is good.
Yeah, it's fine.
All
right. Now we're going to try something from Connecticut.
And now for something completely different.
Yes.
This is called Trifaldi.
Okay.
Oatmeal Stout. OEC Brewing, which stands for Ordinum Eccentrici Coctoris.
And you've just conjured up a demon, I think.
Well, he left.
Maybe he knew it was coming. Maybe
that was it, yeah. Interpretation of a British oatmeal stout.
Sure.
It's got malts. It's got some stuff. It says it's hopped with fuggles. It says fuggles.
I don't know.
That's going to get me kicked off YouTube.
It's going to be a type of hop, I guess.
It must be. 5.5%.
Okay.
And there it goes. Easy.
You foamed yourself up a good head there just by opening it.
That's it. It's
Let's see how she pours.
Looks fairly carbonated. Out of our three here, I've thought this would be the most carbonated. So far, I'm good on that. Look at
is
that.
carbonated.
That is a head. When you pour it the way that you did, it's really dark.
Yeah,
really. It looks like liquid chocolate.
It does, and that is a nice light brown head to it.
Yeah,
and it's retaining it longer than the dry dock did.
Absolutely, it is.
It is. I mean, look at that. It is super carbonated.
Yeah. Completely different mouthfeel than the Boatmeal Stout.
Yeah, and completely different flavor.
Completely different flavor. There's the roastiness is not there. Not like it is on the it's like a different type of roast, which is strange. This definitely has a richer mouthfeel.
It does. Again, not velvety, but that's the carbonation.
Yeah.
It's
not very sweet.
No. What does it say? It's open fermented.
There's a lot more going on with this one than the Boatmeal Stout.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different tones here.
Yeah. It's not bad. It's just different. It's
different.
We both went into this having no idea.
Yeah, I've never heard. I thought I'd heard of this brewery, but then when I saw the name of it, and I won't say it again to conjure up any more demons. No, this is not what I thought it was. But I'm trying to put my finger on what this is. It's definitely the maltiness is there, but it's a different kind of malt. It's a very medium flavor, if that makes sense. It's very mid. It's different. This is I'm
trying to put my finger on exactly what that flavor is, and I don't know.
I can't place it either. It's a type of some chocolate. It's a chocolatey note, but it's like it's not sweet chocolate at all. It's not dark chocolate, but it's I can't really. It's like semi-sweet morsels,
like that baker's chocolate.
Like baker's chocolate, yeah. Yeah. This one's been sitting out a little bit too, so it's not super cold, which is I think lending to some of that.
Could be. But
you can really get a good head on it.
Well, when you're a pro, you can. I'm a novice. Look, I got nothing.
I see that. It started out more carbonated, but as I've gone through it here, it's definitely mellowing and smoothing.
Yeah, there's no bubbles in my glass right now.
Yeah, that's interesting. Because the Boatmeal Stout did not do that at all.
It's kind of thin.
It is kind of thin for a stout.
It's almost more like a porter.
That's just about to say. It's almost like a porter. It's closer to a porter, and for them to put ale down at the bottom of it, I think that maybe giving it away a touch.
Sure.
That it's not going to be like this one, and it's not even so much like that one either.
No. What would you give it?
I think I'm going to give this one right at the same sort of area as this, about a 3.5, but it's a different 3.5. It's different. I like them both equally, but it's two different takes on the same formula.
Yeah,
it's really interesting. It's good. I would have another.
Right.
It's not quite what I thought it was going to be.
I didn't know what to think. I honestly didn't. I had no idea what to expect from this.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the 3.0.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not bad. I would drink it again. It's a little confounding. It
is confounding.
Yeah. It's a little thinner than I had hoped for. You know, you go into it expecting a certain mouthfeel. You expect certain nose to it and everything. Both of these have been more carbonated than I expected. So my expectations have been dampened a little bit here. But that's on me. That's not on them.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I give it about a 3.
Okay. About a 3.
All right.
The demon will be pleased.
Now you're speaking like the demon. All right. So, last but certainly not least, because it's by Founders, is the Founders Breakfast Stout, double chocolate coffee oatmeal stout.
Just like Vanessa Williams said, we've saved the best for last. Copyright.
Wow.
Trademark.
Wow. That's... Okay, I thought that was before your time, but anyhow.
Anyway.
It's got a cinnamon colored head that goes forever, it says. So let's see.
Let's see.
We will see. What do we know about Founders?
Like Founders out of Grand Rapids, Michigan, to finish our tour of the United States, Colorado, Connecticut, and now Michigan.
Sure.
This is the base model. This is the base model. I think.
Okay.
Yep. That's what we were looking for right there.
Yeah, that's gonna be the good stuff.
8.3 on this one, but we all know and are very familiar with the KBS series, the Kentucky
which is
Stouts.
This,
just in a
but
bourbon
aged
barrel.
by
And then they have different varieties.
The Canadian one.
The Canadian one, which is 1 or 2 for me, depending on the day. The other is the espresso version.
Mm-hmm.
Smells good. See, it has that chocolate smell.
Thank you. That's what I was looking for. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more carbonated once you let it sit for a second.
Yeah, and you can get it to go up a little bit there. Foam your head up there.
All right. Here we go.
Cheers there.
There's the velvety mouthfeel.
Despite the carbonation that was it's
super smooth.
Super smooth. Just incredibly smooth. Chocolate is there.
Mm.
The coffee notes are lower than this even.
Yeah.
But it's there. It's an undertone, and it blooms afterwards.
Yeah.
After you let it get down your throat and let it sit in your mouth for a second, it's the coffee notes really come out. Just a really.
Yeah, it's very different from the other two. It's carbonated, not as carbonated.
Yeah.
Definitely. I mean, just the mouthfeel alone, which is a big part of experiencing these craft beers.
And particularly the Oatmeal Stout.
Right. Well, that's what you're expecting.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's somebody that's new to craft beers and they try a new style and they don't know what to expect.
Mm-hmm.
If you like that smoother, mouthfeel, that velvety mouthfeel, out of the 3, this is the one to go with.
Yeah, just out of these 3, this is
right.
This is going to be the winner, I think.
It's a little more bitter, and I think it is. What does it say? 60 IBUs.
Yes, it is a little bit. It is a little bitter, and I think there's a little bit of hoppiness in there that's not with these 2.
Mm-mm.
But also that coffee bitter, just it lingers. It's a different type of roast than this one.
Mm-hmm.
It's on par with the richness. I think this is we were trying to say, and this the more I thought about it, this one is really rich, and this one matches that. It's just a better overall beer.
The flavor is rich on that, but the mouthfeel is thin.
Yes.
So it's a conundrum.
It is. It's a little weird.
It's rich but thin at the same time. This is rich and velvety.
Yes.
Is this aged in anything at all? Because are you getting some booziness to it?
It's not boozy in a way that our bourbon barrels that we've had, but I think it's that richness.
Well, I know it is 8.3, which is significantly more than the other 2, but it's a little bit more than I had expected, and not in a bad way.
It's heavier, and you can sit with it for a little bit. This one grows. Even through this little bit that we've had here, you're getting different levels of chocolatiness, different levels of the coffee.
Getting a little bit of spice, which I think is like a cinnamon to it, but not a lot. It isn't overpowering. They marry well together.
Yeah, it smells good.
It's
our clear winner, just from what we're saying here.
Right.
It's the clear winner out of these 3.
But Founders doesn't shock me. I mean,
no, Founders knows what they're doing.
Right.
They've got a reputation.
And I did look this up a little bit, and I saw a little bit of the history behind it. It was a customer came into their tap room with chocolate-covered espresso beans, I believe, or coffee beans, and he said try them, and he liked it, and then he drank some regular Founders.
The light bulb appeared over his
Yeah,
head.
and I believe it started off as a porter, and it evolved into a stout. But yeah, and then he did a little focus group with everybody at the bar. I wish I was there that day.
Yeah, no kidding.
To help.
Yeah. To
see the birth of,
say,
of something.
I'm going to have a little more to see. I'm going to have to have a little more to see.
You saw I went back in.
I see that. This is my favorite of the three. I really like the Founders series of beers.
Yeah, this is a 4.0 for me.
4.0.
I think so. Yeah,
I think I'm right there with you. 4.0.
Yeah.
That's just the way that is.
And again, when I'm rating these, it's not a knock on anything else.
Right.
It's this beer in particular. I'm focused on that at the time, and I'm looking at things like the color, the head to it, the mouth feel, the flavor. There's a lot of components that go into it.
The thing that stands out with this one is once you had all three of these, this is go-to.
Yeah.
It's just it's a you finish it as you see that's good.
Yeah. Is there one that you wouldn't drink again? Because there isn't for me.
No, I would have them all again.
Right.
But that's go-to.
Yeah. It's just better. But in its own way. They're all different. Mm-hmm. They're very, very different. They're all good.
All good.
That's really good.
Yep. You said it. Yeah. Can't say any better.
No. Yep. I'm going to enjoy this.
There you are.
So, comment, please. We want some feedback. We've started to get some feedback, and we appreciate it. We are not so big yet that we've forgotten all the little people that got us here. Yet. So no, go back to all of our previous videos. If you haven't left a comment and you want to, let us know what we're doing well, what we're not doing well. If there's any suggestions you have in beer or just in our presentation, let us know. We're open to feedback.
We're malleable.
Yeah. We're not looking to get monetized on this. We need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of viewing. I can't imagine anyone wants to watch 4,000 hours of you and me.
I don't know why people are watching to begin with.
We're well over 100 subscribers now, so that's a good thing. And we don't have that many coworkers and friends.
We're like locally famous.
Yeah,
locally in this room.
Yeah, pretty soon the paparazzi will be out, right?
That's it.
No. And seriously, just comment, share it with your friends that might like beer. Subscribe if you like it. If you don't like it, don't subscribe. It's like I said, we're not going to reach 1,000 subscribers. But anyhow, thanks.
That's a challenge.
I'm Mike.
I'm Adam.
We had fun again today.
Yes, we did.
As we always do.
Yes, right. Thanks for watching.
Cheers.
Cheers.